It feels like it's been a while since we've talked about The Suicide Squad, the original film, not the James Gunn version, and hearing all sorts of news about it. So let's tackle what David Ayer recently said in regards to his film being called inferior because it's just a bunch of deleted scenes, which he says is not true. So again, this comes at us directly from David Ayer. He's been responding to a lot of people just wondering, what was his film like? We know that there's been specific people that have seen elements of the film or even the completed thing. So recently when people are like, how different can it possibly be when you just got deleted scenes, right? Like, we've seen this a lot with specific films where they just add a bunch of deleted scenes, and he said, this isn't it. And he kind of mentions the Snyder Cut, not by naming it, but by saying, that film, you already had these scenes that were shot and then refigured for the final cut. That's not his Suicide Squad. He says that there's huge elements of the film, almost the entire thing, that's completely different. Now again, some people are still doubting what he's saying, but the evidence is right there in front of you. If you look at what he showed us before, it's true. There's literally complete different character arcs, different costume designs, different action set pieces. Everything was seemingly different. So I don't think he's telling a lie, and I don't think he's telling the full truth. It's probably somewhere in the middle, or maybe a little bit more shifting towards his way. It's going to keep some of the same beats, obviously, because you can't take care of those. You can't just rip those out. But as he said, the studio got in there and then did their own thing. So there is an element of everything was changed. And we know this by now, especially that third act with, what was her name? Enchantress's brother? I can't remember his name right now. It doesn't matter. Like the silver monster looking thing. We know that was completely different because it was supposed to be more connected to the boom tubes and everything, which allegedly he still shot that. So, at least the third act has got to be completely different. Now, if we ever see more of it, who knows? But it's good to get another update that's reassuring us, yeah, it's it's different. And also he says, replying to people, why wouldn't it make sense to release it? Which again, who knows? Did they ever get a write-off on that film, or maybe his version? We don't know the full details, but maybe it's somewhere in there.